Hey guys, and welcome to Petrol and welcome to this week's Midweek 180. Now then, I spent all day yesterday tidying my office for the first time in a very, very long time. And I've even laid it out a little bit differently so that I can use it a little bit more for filming, especially for things like the Midweek 180. As the winter draws in and the weather outside becomes horrible, I can maybe do some filming in here. But anyway, if you've not seen one of these before, this is my midweek update, where I bring you my news, views and information about upcoming reviews, all filmed in one take. I'm going to put 180 seconds in the bottom left-hand corner of your screen, and that's it. A very simple format. However, before we start this week's Midweek 180, I have some important business to take care of. Now, last week's Midweek 180, I said anybody who commented in the first 2 hours of Friday's video, I would put your name in a drawer and I would send this lovely Jaguar leather-bound book. If I open it up, it's really very lovely. It's got some lovely illustrations of the car and stuff, and I would post that out to a lucky winner. And I had lots and lots of comments. In fact, they are all here written on bits of paper. So I'm going to put them into this mug. I'm going to do this a little bit, and then we're going to pull a name out of the hat and see who we've got. So who is this? Let's open this up. We have Peter R. So, Peter R, I will put my email address in the description of this video. Drop me an email with your address and I will post the Jaguar F-Type brochure to you. It really is very lovely. And I thought, this is a bit of fun anyway, so let's do the same thing this Friday. I'll tell you what that video is going to be very shortly. But while I was tidying my office, I found this. Now, inside this sack is a Jeep hammock. I got given this when I did Camp Jeep last year. I've never used it, and I thought it might be a bit of fun to give away. So again, if you comment on this Friday's video within the first 2 hours, what I'm going to do is I'll do the same thing. I will draw next Wednesday. I'll draw a name out of the hat and send that to you in the post. A bit of fun. Anyway, we've got work to do. We need to get cracking with this week's Midweek 180. I shall start my timer. Okay, leader of the pack last week was Francois G. Congratulations, sir. It is becoming a little bit of a habit for you, my friend, very recently. Joined in the famous five by Ben Higginson, Mark C, Gina BF20, GLF and Driveway 31. So whoever puts the first comment this week, you'll be my leader of the pack next week, and the first 5 comments you will be in my famous 5. Where are you and what you're doing? Well, that was Darren Hughes, who was on holiday in the Lakes celebrating his 36th birthday. Happy birthday, my friend. But wherever you are right now and whatever you're doing, put it in the comments below and I'll give you a shout out next week. And now last week's question was basically what either stopped you from buying an EV or made you want to buy an EV. And it's quite interesting. I've had quite a lot of people mention to me or reach out to me since I've announced I'm going to be getting an electric car next year sometime. And the naysayers basically it's a lot to do with range. There's no noise, they're too expensive, or charging infrastructure just isn't there. Which isn't a great surprise, to be honest. This week's question is very simple. What is the fastest you've ever driven a car? For me, it's 193 miles an hour in an Aston Martin DBS Superleggera at VMAX. And the reason for asking that question is my first bit of news this week. I'm sure most of you have seen it by now, but my mate Oli Webb has gone and smashed the road car land speed record in Nevada on a road that runs between Pahrump and Las Vegas. He did 330 miles an hour in an SSC Tuatara, I think that's how you say it. Unbelievable. So you think that's 125 miles an hour, no, 133 miles an hour faster than I've ever driven. Simply unbelievable. I mean, and if you look at the in-car footage, I put a link to the in-car footage above. The car looks so stable, but just think what the tyres are going through at 330 miles an hour. He actually did it in 2 runs. He did the combined, or the average of the 2 runs was 316 miles an hour, and that broke the Koenigsegg record that was set in 2017 of 284 miles an hour, although that was only done in one direction. So yeah, absolutely incredible. Very briefly, Speed Week was amazing at the weekend. Hopefully you've seen my videos that I did on that of me driving the little Gianarelli and also a little drifting for you. But my 2 standout cars for that weekend, I think the new Lotus Evija I spent spent some time around that and looking at that, and seeing it actually run was very, very spectacular. And my spot of the weekend was this TVR Griffith in the car park. Amazing. I mean, that got so much traction on social media. It was quite impressive. Good news as well, the S4 is sold. It took less than a week. It's gone. Sold. And then, last couple of things. Monday's video was the M550 BMW, the new 5 Series versus the M5 Comp. And Friday's video... Oh, so close, so close. Yes, this Friday's video, I've got quite a lot of editing to do, but it's my racing with the Caterham Graduates Racing Club that I did the weekend before last. So I'm basically going to do a video basically looking at my weekend qualifying and the 3 races, or highlights of the 3 races. It was an amazing experience. The whole bunch of guys that I raced with, the guys that prepped the car, it was utterly, utterly memorable, and something that that will stay with me for a very long time. And I just really want to do the video justice, so make sure you tune in on Friday at 6 o'clock for that one. But I know this was a little bit longer than normal because of the little kind of giveaways and the draws. Remember, Peter R, please drop me an email. I will put my email below and I'll send you the F-Type thing, and anyone who puts a comment within the first 2 hours of my Caterham Graduates Racing Club video going live on Friday is in with a chance of winning this. Let me know, by the way, in the comments if you think these little giveaways, I've got quite a few little things that I get on press trips and other things that I might kind of give away. It's a bit of fun, a bit of interaction. So yeah, anyway, I'm going to call this video quits there, but I hope you enjoyed it. If you have done so, please give me a thumbs up. Comments below are always welcome, and if you haven't done so already, please subscribe to Petrol Ped for plenty more content to come. And from my lovely new tidy office, I'll see you on the next film, guys, which is this Friday at 6 o'clock for the Caterham Graduates Racing Club. Me racing at Silverstone. I'll let you into a little secret. I very nearly had a massive, massive accident. And that's not clickbait, that really is the case. I was that close to something very nasty. I'll see you on the next film, guys. You take care. Drive safe.